What's up, y'all? We back. It's the chaos effect.
Hustling looks different for everybody. You know what I mean? All hustlers know how to pivot.
Pivot.
You have to know how to pivot as a hustler.
What's up, y'all? We back. It's the chaos effect. My bad. They had me move the mic and stuff. But it's your boy Sam. We're back in the building.
Hey, y'all, it's Bren.
And of course, I'm BB.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm behind this mic. Like I keep like poking my head
Put it
out.
down
Like,
like
can they see me?
this.
Well, that probably would make more sense, right?
And then push it up. There you go, yeah.
There we go. I felt like I was like behind the corner. Okay. But
So today we are talking about the hustle culture. We are all hustlers out here. We get to that money.
Shmoney.
We barely get sleep. And when we get sleep, we don't get sleep.
Valid.
Right?
Of course.
So let's talk about it.
Hustling can be interpreted in many ways, in many forms, and your perception on that is your perception on it. So how what we talk about may not interpret what you talk about, but I feel like went through all different forms of hustling. So, but serving hustling, it's like you're your own boss, and I like that. Yeah, you dictate the money that's coming into your pocket for the most part. Some people, you just can't help. But,
All right.
Yeah.
but it's the money's there if you go for it, grind. And the other day, Brielle, she worked a double, and yeah, it was so good to watch. She worked a double and she worked her butt off, and she was pulling the
Okay.
extra tables, and
Didn't
she was like.
Crank like 450.
She was like, yeah, almost. She was like, Brand, like, I get it now. And I'm like, see, now that you did it. Like, she cried. It was so good because it was so rewarding to see her
That's
hard
what's
work
up.
pay off. You know
That's
what I
what's
mean?
up,
And she's a
yes.
baby. So it's like,
Yeah.
you see what you're capable of, baby girl. Go get it now. Go get it.
Did she come in at like 5 o'clock?
No, she was a double. So she was there all day working her butt off. Yeah.
I thought she came in a little bit late and still cranked.
I
the
thought
tape
she
to,
was
like,
a
12
double. I
or
thought
1.
she was like one. I don't know. We're going to
I
look
don't know,
later.
but she
Either
cranked
way,
either way.
kudos, baby
She
girl.
cranked.
Yeah.
Heck
Shout out to
yeah.
Gabrielle.
Shout out.
Yeah.
For sure.
What about you?
That's why I'm wearing this bandana right now because
Oh, my Lord.
I'm an old school hustler. But I mean, hell.
Now
like,
you see the little bling on his tooth, too.
Y'all see it?
Biker.
Yeah, usually be like,
Just stop.
usually my whole
it.
stuff be, blinged out. But look, so this because me hustling, I haven't had time to refresh it.
Period.
But I mean, like Sam said, like hustling looks different for everybody. You know what I mean? I know mothers that hustle morning through night. I see my mom hustle, and I'm like, baby, I would have passed out somewhere if I was, taking care of 2 kids by myself, working 2 jobs.
Nope.
We had food in the house. We had electric. We had our little shit together. But it's about my mom doing it. And I'm thinking like, shit, I barely can keep up with $20 now, but I'm a hustler, so I can lose it and go back and get it.
Yeah.
But, so it is different forms of hustling. And of course, you got the other side of the fo-yo. That be out there doing that one thing. Like, but yeah,
Why you just talking cold like that?
Because
if you get it, you'll get it.
You
If
get it,
not,
you
it's
get
not
it.
for
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
If
But they
the shoe
say,
fits,
if you
wear
know,
it. If
you know.
not, don't try to put the shoe on. It's not made for you.
You know.
All right, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But yeah, hustle looks different, I think, for everybody. You know?
Yeah. With me, I got the little 2 jobs or whatever, and then outside of that, I do a lot of other things as well. I won't get into that, but I do a lot of other things. Legal things. Let me say that. Legal. Legal now. Say nothing. Yeah. Legal now. But yeah, the hustle does not stop. I just feel like we are like a machine. Not an NPC. NPC, they do.
Yeah.
They just do the same thing every day. Go to work, go to sleep, go to work, go to sleep, eat, go to sleep. We trying to figure out how to get out the
I feel like I don't.
circle, whatever. And,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
through it.
that's a word
Out
that
the matrix.
The
We're trying to get out the matrix.
The
It's
matrix.
impossible.
I got a word though. Like,
That's not impossible.
what happened?
No, I was talking crap to Sam.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, I didn't hear it over this way.
She didn't mean that.
I think it's a word that I learned as a hustler though. And I think any movie, and y'all, I think we said this before, right? In like one of the earlier podcasts, the word is all hustlers know how to pivot.
Pivot.
You have to know how to pivot as a hustler. Some things go wrong, you gotta know how to the operation. You gotta know how to pivot.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I'd have been down bad.
bad. Sleeping in the car, bad.
Baby then turned around and been like, I'll never do it again. You know, but I had to learn how to pivot. You know,
Bro.
do that win?
I honestly think movies really help people that's like hustling. Because they get motivated by it. Like, for instance, Snowfall.
Mhm.
Bro, he was a Catholic student. Well, he went to a Catholic school, private school, whatever. He got out and figured out the code. Like, let me get this
Yeah.
money.
That's why, like, when you see them young boys out on the block and they're selling water bottles or anything like that,
Yeah.
I'm always going to stop and I'm always going to buy some. And I tell them, like, hey, I appreciate you guys out here, you
Getting
know,
to it,
hustling
yeah.
and doing it the right way and the legal way. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. And I'd give them like 10, 20 bucks if I
But
got
you
it.
know what? Sometimes, okay, that might actually how it is. Because remember, we just said this on previous podcasts too. I was hustling and didn't even know I was hustling. When I had,
Yeah.
you know, signed contracts and stuff, I didn't even know I was hustling.
Right.
But I was figuring out how to take one thing and how to grow it and how to keep growing it. And I was like, so, you know, and I would never forget because I knew and I understood the importance of it because, okay, La Rosa's is my favorite, like, spot, okay?
La
So,
Rosa's?
yeah, especially when I was a kid, you know.
I used to work there.
Mm.
Now, did you?
Spinach
Yeah.
ronda
Used to
dipped in the
walk.
garlic
Yes.
butter and the pesto.
You can give me whatever from La Rosa's except for the chicken wings.
Really?
No, I don't like fake meat.
Okay,
It's
valid.
not, is it fake meat?
No, you just ruined
I
it for
mean,
me. You
it's like-
ruined it for me.
Sorry, but it's like it's frozen or something. Like I don't like TGI Fridays because I think that their meat is like their whole menu to me is like straight from
Valid.
Can I tell us a little
the
story?
freezer.
Can I tell a story?
But it's nasty as fuck.
Please?
Yeah, go ahead.
What story?
Bro, I used to
Oh my lord.
We'll be here for 2 more minutes.
So I worked at La Rosa's, y'all. I was like 16. 16 or yeah, I was like 16. And I was stressed out because my schooling and I wanted to go party, have fun and stuff like that. And it was like a Friday. I just got out of school and they had me. They called me. I was like, saying you got work at 6. All right. I was like, bet. Man, I called them back. I start crying. I was fake crying.
Oh my.
My grades, I gotta keep my grades up. My grades bad right now, and I can't come in. I don't think I can come to work anymore. Bruh, I promise you.
Yeah.
It worked.
Obviously it worked.
It worked. They was Saudi.
Really?
And the crazy thing is, the owner of that La Rosa's, his son went to my school.
And you sing at the
I
party?
knew you were lying.
He played on my football team too.
Dang.
But I was one of the stars on the football team, so it was okay.
That was good. But I mean, I feel like,
But at first-
especially if a kid or a child, adolescence, youth, whatever you want to call it, them, oh God, I don't know the correct terminology, but
You can't say
people-
anything now there.
I'm like, wait, don't cancel. But you kind of gotta have that like that understanding that when they're in school. So I mean, that's gonna always come first. You know what I'm saying? So I would be like, yeah, go ahead and call off and your fun because you're in school. Like,
That's
you
a
know,
lot of
that's not your
pressure.
responsibility.
it was a lot of pressure though, because I was keeping my grades up.
Yeah.
I lied about not keeping my grades up.
Yeah.
I was keeping them up because my parents weren't playing no D's or F's.
Rare.
No, but
What?
there's a lot of kids that deal with that stress, like trying to keep
Well,
up.
Get some
And,
money
and
in
it's not
school,
even just high school, like college kids.
Yes.
Like they're overworking
Yeah.
themselves too, and
Yeah.
like they're already in debt. You know what I
Hey.
mean?
I remember I went to cosmetology school. That was one of the worst.
Really?
I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to live and survive? That was from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
But how you
Monday
supposed to
through
work?
Friday.
Yeah.
What can I do and how can I survive? Like,
Oh, because they don't pay you.
is y'all well? And then the checks that we got, mine's weren't worth shit.
Dang.
I'm sorry, can I say that? Yeah, but how much? Enough to barely going buy a new pair of fucking Air Force Ones.
Sheesh.
But I mean, it wasn't worth nothing. Good thing that I was in a situation where I didn't really have
Yeah.
to depend on that, but it was still so strange because I was so used to always making my own money. Man, I was just like, dang. But I do remember when I was in high school, though, that was live. Let me tell y'all, I used to work at White Castle, okay?
Okay, Papa.
The one over there by the highway up there in Hartwell. Okay, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's
right,
it's
Paddock
right-
and
Hartwell
Seymour?
School. I know what Hartwell School is.
I think it's called Hartwell. No, come
No.
back down. Come down.
Paddock and Seymour.
Speedway is right
Yeah,
there.
Paddock and
Boom.
Seymour.
Okay, that one.
Oh, that one?
That one. Hey, let me tell y'all, that was the livest. Okay, look, shout out to the people and the folk that worked there with me. Okay, yo, That over there, back in the day, there used to be a club called the Ritz.
Okay.
You remember the Ritz?
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, when that used to let out,
They used to
baby,
come
we
through.
was cranking all night. I mean, it felt like when the Ritz let out, oh, it was over. We just gonna work the Ritz crowd and celebrities, and there was all of those clubs and stuff back up there. You know, we were gonna work that until the morning came, and by the time this is done, we going on.
Yeah.
But it was so live because I mean, okay, I used to do some like illegal stuff at work. And sorry, White Castle, they probably would never hire me. But after this, it's okay. It's okay. Trust me, it's
We
cool.
don't need White Castles.
Yeah, it's okay. I love y'all. Y'all hometown staple, but it's so fine. Thank you. We used to like smoke on the clock, and I used to be so fried, right? I used to be down there making them burgers like SpongeBob, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I remember like just being so locked in. We need 2 doubles, like, and it was like wow, but it was so intense. And then we used to have people that would come through like the line, like, oh, there go my cousin. What up, man? And he would hand me the joint. I'm like, hey, it was so crunk. And my manager would be like, why'd you let me at that? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It was so crunk, but it was at the time when I was graduating high school. So I was like 17, maybe 17, almost 18, 18, maybe. But I had to quit because it was my senior stuff coming up and I kept requesting. And it was really weird though. Because the manager, she told me like that she would have kept me on if I would have worked with her. But I don't know what she was talking about because when I would ask for the time off I needed, I always got pushback. And if you know me, I don't like pushback.
Right.
So is you cool? But shout out to White Castle anyway. It was fun working there. I ate y'all food up.
We
My
will live a
Little money.
commercial.
My first job,
Commercial.
I was 15. It was La Sanibel Golf Course, and my basketball coach got me. Like, if you had I had straight A's, it was like, let's try to get you a scholarship. They gave a scholarship. Only problem is it's in Pleasant Ridge, and I lived all the way in Norwood, so I'd have to walk from Montgomery, like Norwood,
Yeah.
all the way to Pleasant Ridge,
Walk.
about 2 hours in the morning, and then to get there and carry the freaking golf bag that is so heavy around. Yeah, for about $40. And on my way home, my mom she lived on Montgomery Road, so I'd pass her and she'd always be sitting outside. And she'd always get me, Mama's sick, I need this. So I'd just work all that time and then give her my money. Besides like $10 to go home to eat with. But tip your dang caddies. Because some of them are Bengals players. I'm carrying your bag for 2 hours. $10 is not enough.
Let me say this though, because not all rich people are actually great tippers. Are really
Oh,
good with their money.
can you?
know.
Can you blast, please?
Hey,
Can you
look,
blast two? I think it's 2 people. Can you
Hey.
blast? And it's at our
Hey,
restaurant.
What you?
But
Jeff Ruby was the worst. That's what I heard in the room. Okay, that ain't come from my mouth, but I just spit it back out.
it was somebody. It's somebody.
Somebody else? Somebody who? They be
We
on
had a
stage with
couple-
people?
I think he a DJ.
Yeah.
I think he a DJ. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah. Yeah, we had a
Please
server.
say it.
We had a
We have a
server.
couple celebrities coming to Texas
look.
Roadhouse.
I'm cutthroat, so I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Come for me if you need to. Trust me. It was a DJ that we all know and we support. See, this is the thing about my hometown, right? And I love it. But I had to get the heck up out of here at one point in time for this reason. Because we support the people just because the people know them, right? And they do this thing called a D-Ride. Y'all know what D-Riding is, okay?
Get off.
And
Get off of them.
this person came in a job and their family members said, you know who that is? And this is from a coworker's mouth, right? I was there and I watched. I knew he was. And you know who that is? And I said, I mean, whatever. And no shade. I was making my money. I was in my
Yeah.
But the parents were so like proud of their son. Cool. When they left that server table, it was probably about 6 of them. $5. So again, just because you got money does not make you. Hold on, my
Was
uncle.
their server, who their server was?
Yeah,
the
top notch.
service was great.
Top notch. 18. But
Oh.
not 18. So
I'm judging you.
then my uncle is a barber and he cuts D-boys. And this has even been his word too. He said, man, they act like they making all this money. And they be making money. But they don't tip shit. You rearrange the schedule and do your X, Y, and Z, but they don't tip nothing. And this is coming from the service industry. So, but we talk about hustling. Hey, if you hustle good enough, you'll be generous with your stuff, right? Because it's gonna come back tenfold.
Yeah.
Come
I just
back.
believe it.
No, it definitely does.
And now, what you said though? What you say? You were saying something
What was that?
about some famous people coming into
Oh
the job.
yeah, we
your
got a
experience.
couple people come in Texas Roadhouse. We had a couple of content creators, couple with millions
We ain't dropping names,
followers.
Sam. We ain't saying who.
Was somebody in a movie?
We did have someone move. We had some local. Oh wait. Oh yeah, we had the dude from All American. He came.
Yeah.
I don't care. All American. I'm pretty sure he tipped 18%, but he was very sweet, very nice. Took pictures with everyone. Cody Ford. He kind of came off a little bit rude, but Cody Ford, the football player for the Bengals, he comes in frequently.
I don't watch football.
I'll watch it, but I don't.
X TT rolling.
Okay. Probably if you show me a picture, yeah, I know. But you know, I've been.
TT, the content creator. Anyways, when I dropped the food off, like, hey friends, how we doing? You know, dropping the food off. I didn't get no response, but he did tip the server $40. So kudos to you. You ain't even gotta talk to me.
See, I'd rather for you to be rude and tip more
I
than
don't
for you to be
mind.
nice and tip nothing at all.
Nah,
You can
facts.
save all that I'm
Facts.
happy go lucky type of, you know,
save that.
you are really great to me and such, and then it's like,
and tip you
But
$2.
also, like, I can't dictate like how he was to his server because it was 10 seconds. He could have been locked in on something else. I don't remember who the server was. Now you trying to.
Because I know the server who he was talking about.
Yeah, of
I
course.
just don't.
But we also had like Muller Review. He tipped 20% when he came in. What is that one makeup girl? She has a couple million on Instagram. She tipped.
She got the funny color hair or crazy color hair.
Yeah, she tipped 200, I believe, or 100.
Okay, I heard that she was a good tipper too.
Remember we had the Detroit Lions mom, the player in there, and they didn't tip that good.
I think I remember that. I think I heard about that. But you see what I'm saying though? It's like you go out and be like, my son or my folk or who they are, right? And then you so wrapped up in that it's like it doesn't matter to us about this. Like, you know, if you say Beyonce's in a restaurant, we'll probably be starstruck because she's there, right?
Yeah.
But you gonna think that whoever's taking care of Beyonce is gonna get a Beyonce worthy ass tip. So leave the accolades where they are and let everything else speak, you know. But again, these are coming from hustlers, and that was it.
That was it.
That was it. You
No,
know.
but speaking of hustling, into my mama hustling since I'm a mama.
Okay.
You don't get to clock out.
I know, baby. Them kids out there fend for
kidding.
themselves.
Since their dad has been getting them every other weekend, and that little break, at first it was horrible because I was so panicked of, are they okay? You know what I mean? That fear for the first like 2 weekends. I didn't even sleep. I'm just like, oh, I need to know. And now it's kind of eased. They're excited when they go.
Yeah.
Like you can tell they're happy. So that break definitely does help a lot. But during that break, I don't even get a break. That's my chance. Oh, I can work doubles now.
And you could do.
You know what I mean? I can pick up as many hours because it's really not a break.
Because it's a parent hustle.
But I just went from 4 jobs down to 3, so I'm grateful.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a hustle. It don't stop.
Well, really, it is 4 jobs still because being a mom is the hardest job I have.
Yeah.
And
Because I ain't going to hold you. I feel like if I had kids, I ain't going to hold you. I probably like would have a case out on me. Not what you're thinking. I probably have lost my child at this point.
Whoa.
Like, I don't even keep good. I don't keep.
no, that's funny. You say that because I say it all the time. Like, who the hell let me in charge of little humans?
I mean, it's like, oh my God, where did he go? Not it, it's a he. Like, where did he go? Whatever. Like, shit. Whatever he wants to identify, you know, I'm kidding. But no, like, where I'm going. Where is the baby after all? You know,
Where the baby at, man?
My son is autistic and he likes to hide in like small spaces. And I remember one time I was looking and I could not find him nowhere. And it was like an hour. I'm freaking out, panicking, running up and down the street. I've done called the police and everything.
Was he under the sink?
No, he was in the dryer hiding under the clothes. Giggling, just giggling. I opened it and I hear him giggling like, Pooh, where are you? And I open it and he just, and they're stimming and I'm like, Bobby.
Okay. Oh my. See, I had
You literally about it was the worst fear I've ever Oh,
Yeah.
it was. It's the
Yeah.
worst, like, panic. I've dealt with I've been shot at. And the fear was not
Yeah.
as
I've been shot
equivalent
at.
to this. You know what I mean?
I had a gun pulled to my head, but
Yeah. I mean, it's just
uh,
that.
Prioritizing rest while trying to maintain bills. That's really all it is. Like, I make
I just
damn
pass
good
out.
money, but I don't get to just pass out.
I just
yeah,
pass out. That's why I
I
said
be
I can't
falling
have
asleep.
kids.
Like if I'm on set and I get a break at a little 15-minute, 20-minute, I'm taking a nap.
Oh yeah.
I get on break at my other job, I'm gonna take a
Oh
little
yeah.
15, 20, 30-minute nap.
See,
Soon I get home,
well, I
take an
get
hour
up.
nap.
I get up like
Do
usually Pooh wakes up at 8 a.m. for the most part. Some nights he'll wake up at 3 in the morning and I'm just up and I gotta be up. So some nights I'm running on 3 hours of sleep and like I know you guys can tell when I'm at work because people like it's
Yeah, you be
freaking obvious.
shaking.
Like bro, I'm fucking exhausted.
I'd be like,
I'm running on straight caffeine trying to wake myself up.
So when you be like real tired, do you like start seeing stuff? Like when you driving, my bad.
No,
You
but
don't never get that
sometimes I
tired?
That's
do.
like
like,
No, like
hallucinogenic.
sometimes I do come to like, oh my goodness, how did I get from that destination to here?
Oh
Because
yeah.
I've been,
yeah,
I'm
okay.
Oh yeah.
I've been
out of
like
it,
that
and I
before.
like seriously like trying to think like,
But I do that
crap.
I do that even when I'm not tired. It just be like shit on my mind. And I'm like, I done made it all the way to my mom's house and I don't even remember driving, not a lick. I'm like, whoops, well, made it. But it's just
Yeah.
what it is. But I know for me resting, okay, look, I do prioritize my rest now. Hustling days.
Oh yeah.
I always had this thing that nobody can out hustle me, right? So that's how I felt like, I was just knocking women and men off the runway, left and right because I was going to be the greatest and I meant it. And so I had that in mind and I know that's what took me to, where I went and everything like that. But when I got there, I remember like we would have clients that would show up sometimes at like 1 in the morning, like, oh, they're getting off the plane. And I'd be like, I wish our airport was right around the damn corner because honey, I'm tired of being up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'd be there, they get here at 3 and they come in all, what they call it, bright eyed and bushy tailed.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to go to sleep.
No.
And I'm styling them or whatever the case may be, cool. But when we used to travel outwards, it would take for me to be up in the air or then me to be in a car to kind of like catch them Z's. Like, but now as an adult, I was an adult then, but now older adult, baby, when I'm sleepy, I mean it. I'm done. You do what you're gonna do, and or either I just pass out. Like I don't have, like I don't never remember being like, good night world, good night blanket, and everything's off. The moon is shining and all of the windows, and like I got the little, the little cap that they used to wear back in the day,
Yeah.
and a little like a banana and pajama. Like
I wish, man.
I never went to sleep. I just passed out.
See, I just be running on fumes. There is no exact time when I'm gonna get home. Majority of the time I close, and then so by the time I get home, it's 11 to 1, give or take the day.
Well.
And then I want an hour to myself. The kids are sleeping. I don't get no time. So do I sacrifice that hour of sleep, or because there's no way I'm waking up before him? You know what I mean? And then sometimes before a shift, I'll try to do like a 15-minute cat nap just to get my mind right because
I'm a napper.
So they say you have to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a day.
And
right?
females need more sleep than men. It's proven fact.
So we probably the minimum is probably.
Okay, now, our last episode was about conspiracy theory and shit, but I heard somebody voice back there speaking, and I was there with Christina. She was like, it's Alexa, but it's only was coming from there to there to there. And
Wait, I
she
didn't
heard
hear
around too.
I didn't hear
You
nothing.
ain't
Yeah, I
hear
ain't
it?
hear
It was like
nothing.
something. Now, all right, I turned,
Oh yeah,
and
it's
I'm
a
like,
ghost coming
I
out
thought
the
that was
y'all.
just saying
shit.
whispering again.
no.
I can't remember what I was talking about.
Hustling has taught me, like, okay, so I was a crackhead. There ain't no shame in it. Okay, we all know I smoked crack. I shot fentanyl, and yeah, there is no shame. Okay,
It just be how
it
you
just
be
throws you up.
throwing it out
No,
there.
'cause I'm
Like,
not
I
hiding.
was a crack.
I was a crackhead.
And then it
And
catch
I'm
me
not
off
your
guard, like,
average crackhead either. Like,
I
every
mean,
time
no,
it's gonna
but
catch me
the
off
thing
guard
about
'cause
you is that you made it off of that, and then you don't
Yeah.
have the like, some people have the crackhead look. Like
Yeah,
you ain't got
you
the
don't
crackhead
have
look.
no- you like-
Praise
I
God for
appreciate
that.
that,
That you don't have the
but
crackhead, and
Yeah.
when you're like, oh, she done did it. She
She
did
done
that.
did
for sure,
it, did the
But
everything.
No,
You
it
ain't
it
got,
definitely throws people off when I say it, but I just want to be as transparent as possible
Yeah,
because
but
there's
because-
so many people still struggling, and I remember watching people's videos and them talking about being sober, and I'm like, dang, like that could be me. So if I make that video and I'm transparent, like, hey, I was a little crackhead, like, I'll take your last $10
But
and go
you're
smoke it.
Motivational,
You
inspirational.
might want to go and do that
Yeah.
too. And I had so many people write me like, Brand, I'm in the thick of it. I won out and I just don't know where to begin. But like seeing your videos inspires me and it's so heartwarming. You know what I mean? But then hustling was easiest, you know what I mean? But I hustled so hard that now that I'm sober, like, what's your excuse, girl? Because you was out there doing it for crack.
it
Now,
for
so get
crack.
out there and do it for your
Damn.
kids and yourself now. Like, there's absolutely no excuse. The only thing is, it's harder because I made so much quicker, faster money, and now I have to work so hard
But those are
for it.
morals, though, yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
morals and
yeah.
respect, yeah.
That'd
And
be
it's
the
like,
only thing that holds me back from a lot of stuff.
but now I would
PPP.
never just now I would never. And no, I could never now because I have 2 little girls that are watching my every move. So get out there and get it, baby. You don't need no man.
Yeah.
You don't need to disrespect yourself in any way, shape, or form. You go get it yourself. And they see that their mama's taking care of everything by herself. And
Superwoman.
yeah, you can do that.
And that's so commended because I mean I think that a lot of people I know folks living in this world now that are
Wait,
so
I do want to
content.
say no shade to anyone that does do that, because honey, I did that for 8 years and lived off of it. So
yeah.
absolutely no shade if that's your thing. I'm not judging. It's just not my thing no more.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying that with that though, and right, no shade by it, but we just
Live your
speaking our
life. It's your life.
understanding.
Learn from it.
But people can like actually learn a lot from people who do hustle, and whether you hustle for whatever. I would say that I think what hustle has taught me is that it's kind of the same thing as like men and women. If they want to, then they will. That is the hustle of everyday human life. So hustling has taught me that if I want that, then I'm gonna get that. Now the steps that I have to get through, those are my hustles. So again, my hustle looks different from yours. You know what I'm saying? And I point at yours and I point at myself. But y'all get what I'm saying. I was about to comment, but it has. And then what you said, that statement, I heard that I think when I was a kid, when I was young, like you can't let a crackhead out hustle you, and I'm like, damn, what that mean? And so I seen
Gonna
them
go get
kid.
it.
I mean, we used to have she would come through with the meats in the morning.
I
And
used
she'll
to
come through
stoke
with
meat,
with
too.
the laundry detergent. And then she'll come through with the thing. I'm like, you is a busy little body, ain't you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it was any breaks in between. I can't tell you.
No, the breaks that were in between was her smoking.
But her smoking and her doing her do.
Yeah. And then that's more motivation to go back and get more.
I was not, y'all, it was so crazy though. The community I grew up in, hey, the drug users and the homeless people were our everyday norm. And not just saying like, oh, that's such and such. No, they used to, on my grandma's door. Hey, Miss Jackson, how you doing? Hey, what's up, son? No. I'm like, she come here. Hey, how you doing? And I'm like,
No,
but
literally. Hey, how you doing?
when she stopped coming around, I asked about her
Yeah.
because it was like that was our everyday norm. So I knew nothing different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see her as a crack. I actually just seen her as a human trying to survive.
I grew up in a crack house, so I feel that wholeheartedly. Like everyone around me, that was normal until I got older. Like, whoa. I remember going to friend's house. I remember I went to this girl named Jamie Secret's house, and like all they did, like basic, they just sat at the table and we all talked. There were no phones. We laughed, and they asked me if I wanted dessert, and they just talked like a family.
Did you like
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I want. Like, why does my family,
Yeah.
And I don't know, probably remember 2 times my whole family sat at a dinner table, but it's 2 of my best memories, you know what I mean?
Really?
But it's just like, dang, I crave that. And I think that's why I crave
But that's
stability for my kids so much, because of, like, she don't know it and her parents don't know it, but I built my kids' childhood off their moment that they shared with me. And that's beautiful.
But that's also your hustle, though.
No,
If you think about that in like in hindsight, in retrospect, I don't know which site you want to look at it from, but okay, just look at it. But
just look at it.
Look, bitch. No, but but that is a hustle because then like the same thing with what you said earlier, and is what you're saying now. How movies and things motivate us, so that is the life that I want. So I'm hustling outward for that. I mean, Cincinnati looked nothing like me being in LA and Hollywood, and obviously, what your childhood was never looked anything like what your reality was. So you went to go and hustle to make a reality as such and such and such. So does the hustle really look different for everybody, or is it kind of almost the
perceive it,
same in how you
yeah.
perceive it? Hey, y'all. Well, y'all know what's up.
But hustling too, my problem with hustling is anything I try, I can get good at. So I want to make money. So like any
Yeah.
little hobby, like photography, I just didn't want to pay someone to do my son's newborn pictures. That's how my photography jumped off.
Really?
So I'm like, I'm gonna do this at home. And I had a black eye. I was trying to cover up. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do this at home.
Yeah.
And then it just took off. Everyone's like, hey, will you do mine? Started on his phone, and now I'm getting paid for sessions.
I think
Like,
that's why I don't really try to do anything bad, because anything I do pick up, I become good. I have this like retention as
yeah, like,
brain.
I'm gonna
That's
do
like,
this.
if I'm bad, then I'm really bad. If I'm good, then I could be really good. So I just kind of stay in this one lane, because sometimes you may need your little crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
And just today's society, you need that little bit of crazy. But it's all about the hustle though, y'all. But
Yeah.
all right, y'all. I mean, how do y'all hustle look out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all hustle hard like us, like Rick Ross, or do y'all sit back and relax, like everybody else?
Wait, what? My bad.
He had tuned out, so it tuned me out, but my bad. I was landing a plane, and like, this is real life. Like, this is
What
a true
does
podcast show.
hustling look like for you? And
Yeah.
in what form and area of your life is considered your hustle right now? Because hustling comes at many ages too. Like I remember being a kid hustling just bring bread and bologna home. So it starts everywhere. Just don't knock yourself for little things. That's only getting you somewhere. Because if you're gaining something, then you're hustling and it's a win.
I
It's a win.
Can I get this question now? Do y'all think going 90 days straight, not spending no money on fast food, anything outside, just saving your money, spending your bill money or whatever, and just saving everything, getting groceries, yada yada, just being low on your spending
Mm-hmm.
for 90 days straight, do y'all believe that will turn your lifestyle up?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
If people
absolutely.
do that every day,
30 days.
live like that.
30 days creates a habit. So 90 days obviously is going to create.
90
starting
days
to
will
be like,
make
I
you
guess, a
become
lifestyle.
what? What you think?
That's
So
when you're at 90 days. You're already reprogrammed your brain into a
yeah,
safety net of
yeah,
saving.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
where I want to get. Because
Uh-huh.
my train of thought is, oh, I'll just get it right back. And I've
Yeah.
always thought
That's a
that way
hustler.
because I'm a hustler. And it's so hard to say because, oh, I can get it back.
Yeah, so I seen a lot of people doing like different 90-day trials or whatever. So it'd be like a 90-day non-smoking, a 90-day 10K, getting 10K, making 10K dollars or whatever, and
Yeah.
then it's a whole bunch of stuff like that. So I really think doing 90 days of something can make you perfect.
Try a thing.
that.
Everyone save their singles for 90 days. Could you do that? Just save your singles.
Yeah, because I
Good.
kind of do. Or
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say I kind of do it. I do.
I did it for like
But the
3
craziest thing is I don't really have a lot of cash
Mm.
nowadays. So by the time I got that single, it done went out the window. I can't even see what happened to the
Yeah,
single.
cash kind of like if there's cash in my pocket and it's not
I
in
don't
my safe at
want it.
home, it's like it's free money because it's cash.
That's what I.
Bruh, after I get off, I go straight to the bank. Put that shit in the bank.
Smart
With
man.
no cap.
You know what I need?
I
to
hate
do?
having cash on me.
I just hate driving other places I ain't got to go. So I just
It's
trade
right by my crib,
$3.
so I'm like,
See?
shit, let me slide.
Oh, that's
Maybe I
easy
need to go and
for you.
move out my
Yeah.
bank.
I don't like banks. Don't get me started, man. We done left that.
I
This
mean,
a
they
whole
don't
nother
flip, they don't
conspiracy
flip your
theory.
money, but it's an app called Marcus. I think they gave you like a 3.5 percentage of them giving you money back in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And try that. That's like a little. That'll be like not a bank, but
Let's just say the banks ain't fucking with me.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna leave it
Brandon,
at that. We ain't gonna go
Who you
detail. I'm working to get it far.
Brenda robbed the bank back in her days. No, I'm playing. Let me not put that out there. But who knows? But all right, y'all. So
I plead the fifth.
yeah, like as we said before, what do y'all hustle look like? When did y'all start hustling? Actually, like what is something that you do hustle? Like, and how about your rest? Like, do you rest in between? Like, are you trying to get somewhere? What's your journey? I mean, we have people that go to college, have part-time jobs. When do they get rest? Family life may be crazy for them, but it's all a hustle, ain't it? Ain't life a hustle?
And it is.
It's a hustle, baby.
so make sure y'all comment. Y'all hustles down there in the comments. Like, subscribe.
And with that, we're out.
John in too. We out.